All right, good afternoon, folks. Welcome back to UndercoverET. A slightly different video today. I'm being pulled in different directions right now. So, got something I got to get off my chest. Something I want to tell you guys, and then a little bit of investigation work myself that I want to show you. I'm outside my mum's house. She doesn't know that I'm coming in to ask her some questions. But I wanted to just tell you guys first before I ask her, so that you can sort of hear what she's got to say. I'm not going to put her on camera. She's 81 years old. She probably won't appreciate it if I stick her on camera, but certainly we'll get the audio, right? So I'll keep the camera rolling. In a nutshell, she told me this morning, I'd been speaking to my half-brothers yesterday, and she told me this morning that my grandmother is directly related to the royal family. And she did have a house in Ascot. I remember going to see her a few times. Wasn't the nicest lady, didn't like children, seemed very old school, you know, set in her ways, if you can imagine what they were like in the 50s and 60s here in the UK. She was a battle axe. But yeah, I remember rumours that she was related to the royals when I was growing up, and my mum's kind of confirmed. Now my dad's passed, she just confirms everything that I ever thought, which was that she is related to the royal family. Which means, if that's true, I guess I have royal blood in my family, potentially in me. First bombshell of the day. So I got told this morning, and I was driving my pal to work just now, and I just had something like a realization come over me. When I was younger, I can't remember how old I was. We was all in the house, my dad, my mum, my brother and me. It was definitely like a Sunday afternoon, from what I can remember. A big limo pulled up outside the house. We didn't live in a very posh area, guys. It was in Maidenhead, which is a relatively good town, like a nice town. But the road we were living in was not a posh road. Okay, we did not see limos going past often back then. And it pulled up right outside the house. And I remember I was like, what the hell? I jumped out of my seat and tried to run for the front door. And my dad just scooted me to one side and got to the door first. And from what I remember, was a guy in a black jacket. I think he had a top hat on, like a driver. And he handed my dad a really thick book, a family tree. And he didn't say anything, he just put it in my dad's hand, turned around and drove off. Now I was really young, thought it was odd, but didn't think too much of it. I was more intrigued to see what was in the book. And we sat around my dad's chair and we all looked at what he was reading. And there was a lot of Italian family members that were killed or whatever that was in this book, but there was hundreds and there was thousands of pages. Massive family tree, huge. And he read one line, I'm not too sure which one he read, but he slammed the book and I never saw it again. So you can imagine, I've just remembered that happened, and I swear on everything I own that happened. And now my mum's saying that I'm related to the royals. Didn't connect it at first. I didn't connect it at first because there was talk that my dad's dad, my grandfather, was part of like a cartel, like an Italian mafia group. And I didn't know whether to believe that or not. But there was one day where I worked in London. I was selling Talk, funnily enough, in Kentish Town. And I signed up this Italian guy because we did free calls to Italy. And he was ready to sign the contract, really happy with the deal. Unlimited calls to Italy for free. And he looked at my name badge, saw my name, tore the contract up and walked away. Didn't say a word to me. And this was 10-15 minutes of having a good chat with him. Really friendly chat, really nice guy. He saw my surname and he just tore that contract up. I don't know what my family history really is, but I'm going to go ask my mum now if she remembers that day. Let's go. I'm going to try and keep it short and simple, because it's important that we ask the question, at least. All right, Mum. For the record, I'm recording, right? But I don't want you on camera. I'm going to ask you a question.
What?
Do you remember when we was living in Maidenhead,
Yeah.
and that limo pulled up outside the house that Sunday afternoon, and the guy,
limousine.
yeah, and the guy got out and he handed Dad something. Do you remember or not?
I couldn't hardly remember, but there was a limousine.
And he pulled up.
I don't know him.
Do you remember what we were looking at when he left?
No, I was too busy, that's why I didn't remember what that is.
But you remember him turning up?
Yeah, yeah.
It was a book.
Oh, there is a book.
A family tree book.
Yes, I've got it.
You've got it?
I've got it.
You've got the book?
I've got the book. All Calyandros.
Oh, Mum, you've got to find that book for me.
I will. Not at the moment, because I got to go to town.
So, and just to confirm for the camera.
Yeah. I got the book. The
and
family,
also,
it says all Calyandros.
And what did you tell me this morning? About Grandma?
Your grandma is related to royalty. Your grandma's family, parents.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why I wanted to do the video, because that did happen at my family home, and now my mum's saying that I'm related to royal family.
Yeah, yeah.
Isn't that a bit weird, don't you think, Mum? That someone turned up with a limousine back then, handed Dad a family book of his family.
I thought that's come from your mum, your grandma.
Jean?
Yeah.
The one that's related to the royals?
Yeah.
There you have it, guys.
She's been giving us something old, like that, and the book.
That's come from Grandma, those
Yes, all those.
Let me just show you.
Yeah, they all come from your grandma.
You just turn that on pause. She's actually got one of my videos on. Apologies if you can hear me in the background. So this has all come from my royal grandmother.
Yeah.
Look at that.
And that old plate.
What, up there?
Yeah, the very old plate. Very old plate. They come from your grandma.
Right.
But your dad, some of the old stuff, your dad gave them away to somebody. To somebody who he worked with. Okay,
I'm going to leave it there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a pending video, I think, of the family tree. We'll find out some more, guys. Thank you very much for listening, and leave any questions in the comments.